arm and shook his leg, you'd notice him.
If someone in the movie show yelled fire in the second row, his whole face is a powder keg, you'd notice him.
Even when I'm talking like a everyone gets noticed now. Unless, of course, the personage should be
Invisible.
Inconsequential.
me.
Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane, should have been my name, Mr. Cellophane, 'cause you can walk right by me, look right through me, and never know I'm there. I tell ya, Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane, should have been my name, Mr. Cellophane, 'cause you can walk right by me, look right through me, and never know I'm there. Should have been my name, Mr. Cellophane, 'cause you can walk right by me, look right through me, and never know I'm there. Never even know I'm there.
Pop. Squish. Lipshits.
And now, the 6 merry murderesses from the Crookham County Jail in their rendition of the Cellblock Tango.
You know how people have these little habits that get you down?
Like Bernie. Bernie liked to chew gums.
No, not chew. Pop.
Well, I come home this one day, and I'm really irritated and looking for a little sympathy.
And there's Bernie, laying on the couch, drinking a beer, and chewing.
No, not chewing.
So I said,
Popping.
So I said to him,
I said, Bernie, you pop that gum one more time.
and he did.
So I took the shotgun off the wall
And I fired 2 warning shots.
into his head.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have heard it, I bet you would have done the same.
I met Ezekiel Young in Salt Lake City about 2 years ago. He told me he was single, and we hit off right away. So we started living together. He'd go to work, he'd come home, I'd mix him a drink, we'd have dinner. Well, it was just like heaven in 2.5 rooms. And then I found out. Single, he told me? Single my ass. Not only was he married, oh no, he had 6 wives, One of those Mormons, you know? So, that night after dinner, I mixed him a drink, as usual. You know how some guys just can't hold their arsenic? Pop. 6. Squish.
Now, I'm standing in the kitchen, carving up the chicken for dinner, minding my own business, and in storms my husband Wilbur in a jealous rage. "You've been messing with the milkman," he says. He was crazy and he kept on screaming, "You've been messing with the milkman?" And then he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times.
If you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Our sister Veronica did this group act with us, and my husband Charlie used to travel around with us.
Now for the last number in our act, we did these 20 acrobatic tricks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Splits, spread eagles, backflips, flip-flops. One right after the other.
Well, this one night we were in Cicero, the 5 of us.
Sitting up in our hotel room, boozing and having a few laughs. And we ran out of ice, so we went out to get some. We come back, open the door, and there's Veronica and Charlie doing number 17, the spread eagle.
Well, we were in such a state of shock, we completely blacked out.
We can't remember a thing. It wasn't until later, when we were washing the blood off our hands, we even knew they were dead.
They had it come, they had it come, they had it come, they had it come.
If you'd have been there, you'd have seen it. I bet you would have done the same.
I loved Alvin Lipschitz more than I can possibly say.
He was a real artistic guy, sensitive, a painter.
But he was troubled. He was always trying to find himself.
He'd go out every night looking for himself.
And on the way, he found Ruth, Gladys, Rosemary,
And Irving.
I guess you can say we broke up because of artistic differences.
He saw himself as alive.
And I saw him dead.